normally. I just play a lot of Final Fantasy 7. 14. Which one is it? 14. I play 14. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to Fishing Week Day 2. We are continuing fishing, and this time we're going to Minecraft. And this time we're not going to have Conway Twitty. I'm sorry, but we can't have Conway Twitty at every fishing stream. That was a special treat for you yesterday because it was World of Warcraft. We can, however, go to a soundtrack for a video game. And we're going to go with... I'm going to continue with Horizon Zero Dawn. I didn't finish that last time. It's some nice chill music to go with the chill Minecraft. It's all chill. I still need to decide how I'm going to play Horizon as well. I do want to slip that into the schedule at some point. I'm always like, I can totally fix my sleep schedule today by pulling an all-nighter, then go to sleep at 12 PM and get up at 8 PM. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, doofus. Oh, why is my ears so bad? I really got confused now. I was like, where the hell am I? Right then, so spot on Minecraft fishing. If you're unfamiliar with the fishing in Minecraft, what have you been doing with your life? It's a game that's been out forever. You telling me you don't know how to play Minecraft, or explain yourself? Who's not seen the fishing in Minecraft? Fishing IRL. Who'd do that? Fishing's for old people. Right, let me just dump some stuff real quick and then we'll get into it. Oh, we don't need any of this. I am old feels old, man. Me too! I'm 29 this year. Oof, oof, oof. I found out today that Shiv's 30 this year. Shiv old in chat. What? You've never played Minecraft fishing before? You know it's fun, right? I mean, it's a hobby. So Minecraft is an interesting one for fishing because, one, it's one of the easier ways to gain a lot of food quickly without killing things. But two, it also has a chance to give you enchanting books, such as these ones, with like random enchants that no one cares about. And then enchanted rods as well to find even more things that are thingy. And you also have Duck Duck. Duck Duck is... Oh, wait, how old am I again? Duck Duck is our mascot. He lays eggs in the water. And as we all know, if you drop an egg in the water, it becomes a duck. I'm not making that up. That's just science. Also, my nose is itchy. I got cat hair up my nose again. Or cocaine, one of the two. More likely cat hair, we've got more of that in the house. Yes, you! He looks so confused now, he just stopped licking himself and went... I feel bad. I should probably stop tormenting the cats at some point. Probably. But it's so much fun. Who doesn't enjoy a good cat tormenting? I turned around in the game to look at the cat. He's just looking at me like I'm a crazy person. Ah, my ears! God damn! I think I'm 27. When were you born? What year? Let's play the guessing game. What year was Zero born in? I'm gonna guess 94. I'm not doing the maths in my head, I can't be arsed. 93, damn it. So you're 2 years younger than me. I'm 29, so you're going to be 27 this year. Or you'll have turned 27 / you'll be turning 27. Does that mean Ari was born in 2003? Oh my god. A literal Gen Zer. Ugh. I was born in 02. Oh god. Ugh, millennials. Or the definition of millennials the boomers think is right. God, God. Tell you what's really... So, I don't know if I've updated you guys on what's going on in my ears now. Long story short, I've started having to take this, like, nose spray that's like a steroid nose spray. Which is supposed to help with the inflammation of, whatever the fuck's going wrong with my ears. I now have random bouts of just being able to hear my pulse in my ears. It's really weird. I don't like it. He's actually a millennial. Me too, dude. Chat would have you believe that I'm a boomer. But I am a millennial. You know, I'm okay with it. I don't like avocado, so I think I'm safe. Remember that headline? Boomers are mad at millennials because they spend all their money on avocado toast. Who even eats avocado? It tastes like sad grass. Boomer's a state of mind, really. Yeah, you're not wrong. Boomer's definitely a state of mind, and I have it when I was complaining about people that only know Twitter as an app rather than a website. Avocados are disgusting. Yeah, they're not good. I don't mind guacamole, but it has stuff with it. Hello. Why? Do you hate me? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna yell extra loud. Every time I get a fish. I'm gonna go, FISH! Oh. If I do it loads of times when you're trying to talk. Jacket's on the door, by the way, if you want to knock that off. Just put it on the floor. Avocado is just flavourless green mush. I mean, it's got a flavour. It's just not that good. Twitter is the boomer social media. Are you forgetting Facebook? You okay? Oh, okay. Red? In fact, do you want to take him your side? Because he won't scratch anything on the door side. Neo will be okay, but I don't trust him scratching the door if you close it. I like Facebook. Why do you like Facebook? It's awful. And it's definitely the boomer thing. It's where all the moms are. And all the Avon ladies. Face what? You heard what I said. Facebook. I feel like I need to have an Instagram in the modern day, but it sucks. What's wrong with Instagram? I'll tell you what I've done with Instagram. I follow, like, very few actual people, but I follow a lot of, like, food-related accounts, and it's a good time. It's a very good time. It's like, only watching cat videos on TikTok. IG is the only social media I use. Do you count Twitch as social media? I guess not. I think Twitter's the main one I use. Because nobody understands what anyone's saying in 280 characters about the use of a lot of emojis. And even then, people assume emojis are used sarcastically, so the purpose of them is kind of, like, pointless. Oh my god. I'm gonna hate listening back to these VODs, because they're gonna sound terrible. I get all my news on Twitter. Do you know what, I was about to say I use other places, but I probably do as well. I get news on Twitter and from Murdo. Otherwise, I generally avoid it. Like, I stopped checking COVID stats now because they just depress me. Twitch is a content consumption place like YouTube, in my opinion, even though it's a very social factor to it. Ah, fuck's sake. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's a content platform rather than a social platform. But it does skirt social as well. I mean, YouTube does as well with its comments, but it's not. It's what I've always said that I prefer Twitch for over YouTube. It's a lot more personal. Oh, fuck me. Need like a sound barrier to just get rid of those YouTube comments on Megalore. I still get like a decent number of them from the Minecraft videos, and it's so depressing. It's a bunch of kids just like doing the same Five Nights at Freddy's emoji copy pastas. Oh my god. I don't know how y'all can listen to this. I'm actually annoyed with myself how much sniffing I'm doing. Oh, gross. You got one from me at some point. I did! It's quite funny seeing the names from Twitch pop up on YouTube as well. I look and go, I know that person! Haha! I don't know if it's you or Birdman, but you've been subscribed to the channel for ages. One of you's got like a 4-year badge or something ridiculous. Didn't comment on my Zero account. What? I thought you had. Oh, I'm confused now. Speaking of kids, my 5-year-old brother is going to be so confused when he's older, but I don't care because he's a prick. What? Hey? BCD? EFG? Ah! You have the important bit out. There's an important bit. I don't use YouTube daily with that one. I use my first account ever created, Sneaky Peeky. Listen. Don't you confuse me. Wait, you use Xylith the Engineer? It's weird seeing all the random names that have been subscribed to the channel for years. No. It's the only person I know is Zed, that's why I asked. That's how that works. Ah, yeah, same first letter of the name. Has my real name. Exposed live? What? Yo! I've got new things arriving tomorrow. Let's go. Not my last name, only first. Ah. I know 1000% when he sees me after COVID, he's going to say, Mammy, why is Jack a girl? And then proceed to try and eat my hair. Why would he eat your hair? Now you got me confused. Now I'm like, what? Because he's a see you next Tuesday, that's why. Okay, well. He's 5 years old, so. And I effed up creating the name by not realizing I had to put capitalization in the name when creating it, as it's all lowercase and spells out something other than I thought it would. Is it like when people put Penn Island and don't capitalize it correctly? Penis land! Pig! Shut up. Duck, we're not talking to you. I don't care if he's 5, I will donkey punch a child. Why would you perform a sexual act on a child? Hello? Unmute me? There we go. Excuse me? You know donkey punching was made for... Yes, it does. You donkey punch someone in the back of the head when you're taking them from behind. Or if you use the elbow, it's an ice pick. Right in the back of the neck. Why would you do that? Why would you do any of the weird sexual stuff that goes on in life? Time to dox my first account. It was supposed to be spell out Nico the me. But it's just Nico theme, which is generally read as Nico theme. So many Nikos. Too many Nikos. You and Murdo are going to have a death battle or something. That spider's messing with Doc Duck. Oi! Stop it! Dickhead. Never too many Nikos and I've destroyed Murdo in seconds. Death fight! I really want to see Nico versus Nico in a Nico death fight. In a it's me your cousin death battle. Curse of Vanishing? What does that even mean? Too many nicks, too many nicks. Just for clarification, that was N-I-C-K. I realised as I was saying it how that could sound. Terrible is how it could sound. Do 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 do. How many spooners are around here? It's 100% going to end up with both of us just sitting quiet in opposite corners of the room, not wanting to talk to anyone. Well, at least you're both aware. Why do people just come to spin in the docks? They're spinning around. Move out of their way. It's going to end in us making out. Please, can we have less gay in the chat? Thank you very much. This is a straight speaking server. Why is the mute button on the Yeti so awful, by the way? Also, I'm back. My browser completely crashed, so I went for a pee. Did you have fish and chips to go with it, or? Oh my god, my... Actually really bad today. Zero is boring, pass it on. Oh. Okay, we're dealing with a real spider problem here. I'd appreciate if y'all went away. I will punch you to death. Don't even at me. Arya does not need your bullshit. Did you see that Superman punch? I'm better than Roman Reigns. Very impressive. No straight lad, go out if you don't want to suck a throbbing pee-pee. It's my goddamn stream! Get out of here! How dare you? Don't you come here and spread your gayness. Actually, you know what? We've got the right tag for all the gayness to be here, so welcome gayness. I welcome gayners and gamers. I am indeed, but I embrace it, so I sit alone at home. Sit alone at home, chatting on Twitch all day. I should stream all day. I'd have the Zero as a viewer all the time. Ah, my jaw cracked. Wait a minute, that's not how a jaw should work. How Emperor SWAT sticker appears in these lily pads. What do you want? A creeper's giving me the eye. I'm getting to a point in my ears now where I can, like, sniff back so much, and it kind of, like, fixes it for about 10 seconds, and I can just feel it slowly popping back. There's nothing else to do but watch streams in Finland. Actually, there's one more thing you can do. You can cheer for Bottas to come second to Hamilton. And cry about Raikkonen not being as good as he used to be. If Twitch is offline, then what's the Fjords? Dude, watching Fjords sounds amazing, actually. Because that's a stream, too. No matter, Fjord is a river. Streams are, like, shallower. Oh, they're gone. Yeah, they're gone. I killed them. I destroyed them dead. Hey, a cow. Don't worry, Ari. I'm not going to make you watch spiders. Which is going to make playing Grounded, or whatever that game is called, very awful. Ah, gross. No. Don't give me... Look, I want to play it at some point, though. Is a game called Grounded? I always get that wrong. I keep wanting to say Stranded, but that's something else. Imagine rooting for Reich when Mikasaulo is right there. What? But Grounded has a spider-free mode. Free spiders?! I love spiders! Also, let me ask, does Grounded also have a Tibet free mode? Just asking. Fishing, fishing, doing a little fishing, having fun and doing fishing. Fish, fish, fish. I see the 1, 2 in your eyes. We have fun here. It do! I did show you that video with the spider slider, Jester. No, you linked me a video I didn't watch it because I don't watch anything you sent me. It could contain harmful QR codes. Stranded have a calorie-free, gender-free, vegetarian, vegan-free spirit mode too. God, I hope so. Otherwise, I won't play it. My God, if it doesn't have a meat-free version. Oh yeah, we forgot Liam never watches what we show him. It's true. I haven't got time to watch your videos. I've got my own videos to watch. An archer. Liam. Yeah? Hello? You know there's a command for that. I'm going to strangle. Yourself? Or are you into that? Murdo's into choke sex. As is Aria, apparently. Did someone say choke sex? Someone busting like the Kool-Aid man. Autoerotic asphyxiation. No, that's not the same thing. Although, if you're into choke sex, it might lead into that. Archer is a kid's show. Explain. And then listen to Gibbo and I as we tell you why you're so discorrect. Ooh. Bit of bass. Archer is not for kids, but I'm listening. Oh, Murder's one of those people that thinks if it's a cartoon or animated, it's for children. Isn't autoerotic that word just when you put on a Batman suit, hang yourself in jacket to clown porn? I mean, that's one way to do it. Choke sex means masturbating while someone holds you up for the choke slam. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. At all. Archer is a kid show. Ah, yes, you're one of those pricks. Got you. Asphyxiation is the choke part. I suppose the technical term, if you were like having choke sex, would be asphyxiation intercourse. Like, choke sex implies there's somebody else involved. Right, okay, listen, I don't often do anything like this, but I need to remove the family-friendly tag. I'm gonna get in trouble. Mummy, what's choke sex? Hang on, I'll Google it. I wouldn't. But you crack on. Alexa, what is autoerotic asphyxiation? I thought it was what happened when you made sex to a car. Asphyxophilia. Bet I said that right, because I'm really intelligent. Name tag! I mean, I like choking people during sex. I don't like being choked. Okay, psycho. I see the 1, 2 in your eyes. Murdo, you're not back next Tuesday, are you? Christ, what is wrong with chat? This is why I shouldn't have a family-friendly tag on ever. It's like getting the mods to slap the shit down. You're worrying people, all of you. Especially Murdo, who's awkwardly silent on the subject. He's the worst. No, probably end of week. Aww. Then what am I going to do for Jam Week next week? Ooh, that has mending on it. But also curse of binding. What did the curses do? Kinda depends on Noi. What's Noi doing? Is it being Noity? Fish! Does anyone else have a name beginning with M to step in as M in Jam? Unless I'm forgetting somebody. I don't... Mecca? Oh, Mecca doesn't like us anymore, though. Mecca could have. Oh, hang on, my middle name is now Moritus. You should see a doctor about that. Check with your doctor if Moritus is right for you. Mecca doesn't like us? I mean, I haven't seen him in ages. I assume he doesn't like us anymore. Too busy jerking it with his college friends or whatever. Or was it uni friends now? Whatever. If you've not been in the channel in a month, you're dead to me. Current plan is I'm at farm right now. Going to other part of family on Friday probably. Going to a friend in Hamburg on Monday probably. When he kicks me out, I'm going to Noi and I stay with him until Friday probably. I think we. Gotcha, right. So I can expect no Murdo till next Sunday. Beware, beware, the luck of the sea. I think I need Look of the Sea 3, but I don't know if there is a Sea 3. Except for my car, heyo. I had a bit of a conversation with my dad earlier as well, after the conversation that happened and resulted in me tweeting about it. I'm still... He's booked the holiday thing in September, and it's got like free cancellation on it, so if I end up not wanting to go still, I've got that option, but I'm trying to like get myself in a better place so I do want to go to it. I'm really struggling with public spaces at the moment, it's horrible. If you don't feel compelled to take it over my Friday, then yes. This Friday I can't, next Friday I might. Unless you're going to be back on Friday. God, I want vacation. So the current plan is I think we're going to Landudno for like the weekend. My dad's taking me for my birthday. I'm just really struggling to like want to go anywhere that's got like public spaces and stuff, because obviously that's going to involve a lot of like going out for food and stuff like that, and I don't know, I'm still in such a weird place of it. Realistically, I shouldn't look a gift horse now if it's a free holiday, but man, I don't know why, I'm just struggling so much with it. I wish I wasn't such a bitch. That's almost ridiculous to say, because a lot of people probably feel a very similar way to me, but I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, I mean next Friday, 14th, because even if I go back on Thursday the 13th, I probably don't want to do Friday. Okay, yeah, I might do a Friday stream then. Okay, chat, if you want to send me 3 games for the PC... What would I do? I don't know what I do. COVID is so stressful, I have such a hard time enjoying my holiday. So yeah, it's not just me then, is it? I just don't feel confident at all. I don't know, like even going literally just to the place to pick up my sandwich today, even that, I just had that pit in my stomach. It's like, I don't know. It feels, yeah, I'm totally with you on that. It's just awful. What do you mean piss off I can go to CEX? No, I can't. I don't want to go outside. Bone. But I feel like I'm going to be constantly like that on a holiday, even though it's Wales, which is like probably one of the better places to go at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. Hey. I mean, if you want to do Friday, then I might be comfy with co-hosting, but not fully hosting. We could do something like that. What are you doing? Go back 2 seconds. I'm gonna kick a cat out. Scratch up the car, you piece of shit. You out. Come here. Fucking Red just sighed at me. God's sake. You just feel bad for enjoying yourself during the pandemic because you never know. That's just so bad for my mental health at the moment. See, that's the thing. Streaming might tell you a different story, but I don't feel like I can enjoy myself at all. Like, going out for walks alone is, like, making me nervous, because people walk too close to me, and I'm like, what are you fucking doing? I walk across fields, there's so much space. And people are like, oh, footpath here, gotta stick right on it, right next to you. It's like, oh, yesterday, I was walking along a path, which is right next to a hedge. And you got loads of field this side. And I saw, like, in the distance, 2 women walking with a dog. And I was like, well, they can either go straight through the hedge onto the main road, where there's a path, or they could come this way and then, like, you know, step onto the field and go around me. But instead, they just, like, walked towards me, and the one with the dog went kind of around me. The other woman walked right next to me, and I couldn't move because I had a hedge next to me. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You got so much goddamn room there. Just step on the goddamn grass. You're already on grass. The path is grass. Oh, it made me so mad. Like, anybody who walks too close to me, when they've got an option to not do that, I just want to swing at them. Like, I'm usually not really enjoying these holidays, but man, the whole thing isn't helping. Nah, I get that. I'm just hoping, like, by mid-September, when we do go away, I just feel even a bit better about it. Because right now, I just don't want to do anything. Which arguably is probably like a vicious circle. It's just making things worse, but what can I do? You know what I mean? But it's another reason why, even though I'm only doing it once a week, I dread work. Because while I'm in the van, you know, it's fine, it's whatever, and dropping stuff off. It's collecting things that worries me a little bit. Because it's like, well, I don't know the people that have packed all this stuff. I don't know what kind of safety standards are going on in these workplaces, and some of them are shit. Well, I'll say straight up, I know 2 or 3 companies that are just completely, basically ignoring all the guidelines. And I'm just there picking up parcels going, well, I'm going to cover my fucking hands with hand sanitizer now, because I just don't know what they've done with these packages before they've got to me. It's shit like that. I honestly hate it. The whole act of, like, being at work and stuff like that doesn't really bother me. It's like, you know, I have to do it anyway. It's how you make the money, but it's having to deal with morons and them not thinking the same way. Like, I still have people kind of, like, laughing at me for wearing a mask. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Although I did go to one company in Birmingham where the manager literally walked up to me and went, oh, thank you for wearing a mask, by the way. I went, oh, it's no problem. It's basic guidelines, isn't it? And he goes, yeah, but you'd be surprised, like, most of the drivers that come here don't bother. And I was like, you know, I'm doing it for me more than anybody else, but it's not a problem. It's shit like that. I mean, the fact people find masks laughable and stuff like that, especially around the West Midlands, I've noticed. Oh, it's just infuriating. People are idiots. But, you know, there's been a couple of people I've talked to that are like, you know, thanks for wearing a mask, and, oh yeah, it's glad you're wearing a mask, it's a good idea kind of thing, and I get you, it just feels like it's out of your control. Yeah, I think that might be, like, a lot of what my issue is. It could be anywhere and nowhere. Yeah. My dad was saying, though, on the phone, like, I told you guys about this, like, early on, but, a family friend of ours who's a mechanic, in his village, his mom and dad both got COVID. His mom passed away, unfortunately. His dad, fortunately, didn't. But those two had it, and nobody else in the village, as far as, like, everyone's aware, has had it. And it's a very small village. It's one of those, like, you know, everyone knows everyone kind of places. So where they got it from, complete mystery. How it didn't get passed on to anybody else, complete mystery. It's so weird. I go to the mall quite often, which I know is bad, but I take precautions. But what annoys me is the women with their kids in pushchairs, always the same looking people as well. Name is probably Vicky, lives with her boyfriend Neil. They just stood in the middle of the mall talking to Sarah with her kid in the buggy, masks off, having a whale of a time. Yeah, I saw that when I went to it's Telford Town Centre. I was just like, it was beyond me. I was like, what the hell are you doing? The one that got me the other day when I went to Greg's, I literally just went to Greg's and left, was a woman with like 3 kids. No masks. Not her, not the kids. There was 2 toddlers, 1 baby in a pushchair. No mask at all. Kids running around, having a fucking whale of a time, and I'm like, was like, what are you doing? And also in the same queue, even though the signs are everywhere saying 2 meter gap, wear mask, blah blah blah, there was like a real chavvy looking guy in front of me, and then an old guy behind him before me. And this old guy, I'm not kidding, if this chav guy was here, the old guy was here. Like, that's the amount of space between them, about a foot. He was right behind him in the queue, and I'm like, what are you doing? It's just insane. Especially it's an old dude as well. Like, dude must have been, like, you know, at least in his 70s. It's just beyond me. People are fucking stupid. If I'm feeling confident, I do talk back sometimes. I haven't said a word to anybody that I don't need to talk to. I'll be honest, I quite enjoy wearing a mask. It's a pain in the ass with the glasses, like, but I get to mouth things to people that they'll never know. Very liberating. But yeah, it's a whole pile of shit. And I've said it before, I wish I was just overreacting. I really do, but I was talking to the girl who served me in the sandwich shop as well, and you know, I've talked to her a few times, known her for a few years. I was about to say her name. Her name is actually Vicky. She was saying, like, you know, they've been doing really well since reopening a few weeks ago, and she wasn't really too worried about it, but she's got worried now because the numbers are starting to double again. Case numbers are doubling again in the UK, and they're not big numbers. I think it's something like, you know, something from double digits to single digits, triple digits or something like that. It's not like huge numbers, but the fact they're doubling is like, you know, it's cause for concern. And if you're not concerned about it, then I think you're doing something wrong. I really do. I've offended the Vicky community. I don't think it's very big. And the Vicky, Anna, she's very nice. She knows my sandwich order, which is worrying. Well, I got on the phone earlier and I was like, oh yeah, this sandwich. And she goes, oh, is that Liam? And I went, shit. Absolutely rumbled. It's the second place that has completely learned my order. It's so bad. Hello, Fisher guys. Your stuff's down here, guys. Yeah, it's all good fun. I do just, like, worry that people just aren't taking things as seriously as they should be, though. And I don't think I'm going to convince anyone to take anything seriously, but I hope people do. The last thing I want to ever hear about is anybody from the community having issues, you know what I mean? Unless I'm forgetting something, and in which case, if I am, please let me know. I don't think anybody in the community that I'm aware of has, like, had any negative issues with it so far. Like, weirdly, of all my friends and stuff like that, I'm the only person who I think knows somebody who's passed away. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't want to say, you know, it's not a woe is me kind of thing. It's just literally a comment on, like, what the spread of it is like, but yeah, it's horrible. I hate talking about it as well. I always worry I'm going to upset somebody talking about it. Or someone from chat's going to be like, oh, it's not that bad, whatever. But again, you know, if you're not worried about it, then I personally think you're doing something wrong. Anyway, boys and girls, now that we're done depressing each other, that is going to be the end of tonight's stream. Thank you very much for watching, as always. I shall be back on Thursday with more Formula 1 2020, and Fishing Week will be brought to you by Final Fantasy XIV. Can't wait to finally share some of the gameplay of that with you guys if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, for now guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Jester and I stream, pardon me, at twitch.tv/jestertainment. See my VODs, vlogs and other videos. youtube.com/jesterondemand. And see what I'm ranting about this week, twitter.com/jestertainment_. If you want to support the channel, if you're watching and following, you're doing a great job, and thank you so much for doing so. If you want to do more than that, though, you can, of course, go to patreon.com/jestertainment, just like my wonderful Patreon producers who are Binglepin, who is available at twitch.tv and twitter.com as Binglepin, Murdo, who is available at twitch.tv/Murdo, and twitter.com/MurdoHeroes, Aria Lonkawai, who is available at instagram.com/Aria Winning Son, and instagram.com/Princess Music, that's right, that I is a V, and Heckin Smallby, who's available at instagram.com/mystical whoosh. Again, I'm back on Thursday at 7 PM with more video games. I believe Gibbo will be streaming tomorrow during the day, so that'll be twitch.tv/Gibbo. But until then, guys, have a great Wednesday, have a great Thursday, and I shall see you in the next one. See ya. And